Hey guys, another video here. This one's just going to go over the different types of base weapons that the Traitor guardsmen can take. So this isn't going to be for like all the vehicles or anything. This is specifically just going to be for their war gear. So ranged weapons, bolt pistol. I think there's also stub pistol too. It's weird, but it's basically the same thing. So literally the only ones that matter here. Well, when it says ranged weapons, it's just talking about these. You have bolt pistol, las pistol, no difference there, and then plasma pistol, which is very different from the others. Special weapons, flamer, grenade launcher, melta-gun, plasma gun, sniper rifle, renegade, marauders only. Then heavy weapons, autocannon, heavy bolter, heavy stubber, las cannon, missile launcher, mortar. Then there are melee weapons, which is brutal assault weapon, chain, and sword. No difference between those for some reason, even though there should be. Power axe, power maul, power sword, power fist. I think they made the power fist go down in price with this new thing. Alright, but yeah, so I'm going to go down and show you what they do. Alright. So, I'm just going to go down the list in alphabetical order for the normal guns, then the special weapons, then the heavy weapons. So auto gun, just a las gun, range 24, rapid fire 1, strength 3, damage 1. You know, it's really not it's not that amazing at killing anything, but if you're throwing out massive amounts of dice, you know, you're bound to hurt something. Auto pistol, just sucky pistol. Bolt pistol. Oh. I didn't actually see that. I was wrong. I forgot that bolt pistol was like the bolt gun. I thought it was like the stub gun for some reason. No, bolt pistol is different from the auto pistol. I was wrong there. And yeah, just slightly higher strength, slightly higher range. Then we got the las gun, same as the auto gun. Las pistol, same as the auto pistol. That's what I was thinking of. And then shotgun. So basically, it's not that amazing. I mean, it's interesting, but I think they should have made it be like strength 5 at half range or something. You know, it's just it's an alternative that's not like good. Like it's an alternative that's not unusable, but there's really no reason you would use it. Shotgun. Range 12, assault 2. So you do get to hit twice, but you don't have the extra range, so it doesn't matter. So like the other ones you pick off harder, and their only advantage is you have to be, if you're within 6 inches, you can add 1 to its strength, which really it's not. I don't know. It's not as good. The extra range is better. And then you got the stub pistol, so I was right. So it didn't even say it up there, but it is here. Like I said, this book is a wreck. They just have like demo charge and one other thing here. Melt-a-bomb. You can't. It's here, but it never says anywhere where you can take them. I looked through it like 3 times. It doesn't mention those at all, yet they're still on this for some reason. So don't get your hopes up about taking them, because they screwed up. Alright, now I will talk about the special weapons. So bolt gun, I don't know if it's the base special weapon or if only certain people can take it, but it's just like the Space Marine bolt gun. So a better version of the auto gun. It just has 1 more strength. Flamer, you know, awesome. Prophets of Jeff like the flamer. Assault D6. 4 strength 4 1. But the thing that's always good is it automatically hits. So Overwatch time, you can kill things with it. Frag Grenade. That grenade launcher. So this is an interesting one. I don't really know how to feel about it because I think it can be good, but then it's just like so it lets you either shoot like a base frag grenade, so you get D6 hits, but it's at the strength of a auto gun. Oh, but it's at the range though too. I don't know. How much is the grenade launcher? It is 5 points. I don't know. That might be good on. It's pretty good. It's slightly more than the price of any of the base troop choices, and it's slightly cheaper than some of the other elite choices. But hey, If you get D6 hits instead of just 2, it might be worth it. It also lets you have a kick with the Frag Grenade. Assault 1. Oh, and it's Assault 2, which is nice. But it's Strength 6, -1 AP, D3. Yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling pretty good about that grenade launcher. It's just a cheap thing you could take to help increase your DAC. Then you got Melt-A-Gun. Of course the Melt-A-Gun's pretty decent. I think they actually nerfed it and made it more expensive. If you're like 3 up, I think they made it more expensive. But yeah, it's good. You can kill tanks with that. 8 -4 D6 damage. If you're right by and within 6, you get to roll 2 dice, discard the lowest one. And then you got the Plasma Gun, which is pretty darn sweet with these guys, I'd say. Because as long as you're only hitting on 4 ups, it's only 7 points. But if you're hitting on 3 up or below, it's 13 points, I think. But it's just pretty good this edition. Because, I mean, 7 -3, 1 for 7 points is good. And if you have to, you can overcharge it and beat stuff up. Oh, and I forgot to say earlier, the Plasma Pistol, which is just... I mean, it's shorter range, but it's got the same stats as the Plasma Gun. That's pretty darn good. Oh, but it's not rapid fire. That rapid fire one is good on the Plasma Gun. You can crank shots out and kill some Marines. Then you got the Sniper Rifle. So literally only the Marauders can take it, but I think this is the only way Chaos can get Sniper Rifles. And they're not really good on their own, but if you got a few of them, they can crank out mortal wounds if you get lucky. So if the... I know a secret trick is if the Traitor Guard ever gets access to the rest of the Baneblade variants, you can just put a ton of the Marauders with Sniper Rifles in the really big, like, I think it's like, I forget which one of it is, but the one that has the really big firing deck, I think it's the one with like the Vulcan Mega Bolter on it or something. And then you can just have the people shooting the Sniper Rifles out of it, causing mortal wounds to characters. Okay, now on to the things they can form with their heavy weapon squad. You got autocannon, pretty decent. And I'll look at the prices after I just go through what they do. Heavy 2, 7 damage, AP -1, damage 2, pretty okay. Pretty good. And then you got Heavy Bolter, I think it's Heavy Bolter's 8 points, and it's pretty okay. Heavy 3, 5, -1, 1 damage. Heavy Flamer, which I think is slightly too expensive. It's 17 points, but it has only a range 8. I think it should have at least had 12 range if it was going to be that much. But D6, but it has 5 -1, 1. So, you know, and it has heavy while the normal Flamer has assault. So, I mean, you get 1 more strength and you get an AP for, yeah, you get 1 more strength and an AP for, like, a lot more points. And the Heavy Stuber is the cheap boy. He is, I lied. I'm going to go look at how much it is. Heavy Stuber's only 4. So it's literally just 3 bolt gun shots. But, you know, Heavy Stubbers are the cool thing nowadays, because they're not very good. Then you got the Las Cannon. Everybody knows what it does. Long range, heavy 1, very high strength of 9, but only an AP of -3, and then D6 damage. That's your anti-tank gun. And then the only one we got left is the... Oh no, we got 2 left. Missile launcher, basically a bigger version of the grenade launcher. Has heavy, but... Oh yeah, and the grenade launcher is assault too, which is nice. Double the range, but it's heavy. It has 4 in 1 instead of 3 in 1, and then has 8 -2 D6 instead of 6 -1 D3. So that one's pretty okay. Oh, yep, and the last one is the mortar. Heavy D6, 4-1, but it can target people who are not visible to the bearer. So it's pretty good if you just have, like, if you take the heavy weapon squad as its own thing instead of in something else, you can hide these guys behind some cover and just launch these at people. So let's look at the prices just so we know what everything is. Autocannon's 15, rather expensive. Bolt pistol, bolt gun are both 1. Flamer 7, so it's a very good deal compared to the heavy Flamer. Grenade launchers 5, good deal. Heavy bolters 8, okay deal. Heavy stubbers 4, pretty good deal. Last cannon 20, expensive. Melta guns 12. Like I said, they're messed with it. I forget how much it's going to be now, but they fact it, so look in chapter approved. Missile launcher 20, very expensive, but it's pretty good and versatile too. Mortars 5. I know people like to use the mortar heavy weapon squads because they're pretty cheap for what they do. They're only like, I think they're only like, they're under 20 points for a heavy weapon squad with a mortar. It's probably close to like 12. Got the cheap plasma gun for 7. Plasma guns are very good. Plasma pistol for only 5, and sniper rifles for 2. So yeah, so that's what those are. You know what? And I'm going to go over the melee weapons and the other war gear also. So for melee weapons, you got, and some of these are like specific to people. They're not the general ones, but I'm just going to go over them still. Or yeah, but if they're just random stuff, I'm not going to go over it. Bare hands, that's for a couple of the psyker guys. It's literally nothing special. Yeah, I'm just going to go over the general ones. Brutal assault weapon. So all it does is it lets the bearer fight 2 times, and it's pretty darn good if you have a giant blob of people. And the chainsword's the same thing for some reason, because they couldn't come up with cool rules. Wow. Now, the other ones you can take on like your HQs and stuff. Power axe, +1 strength, and they're all slight variations of each other. Power axe, +1, -2 AP, 1 damage. Pretty good one. Power fist, arguably the best one, but it is also the most expensive. All the other ones are less points, and I think it's 8 points now. But ×2 strength, -3 AP, D3 damage, but you subtract 1 from your hit roll. So you definitely want to have it on, at least on somebody with like a 3-up, maybe a 4-up normal hit, or else it might not even be worth it at that point, but it's pretty darn good. Power maul, +2 strength, which is nice on these strength 3 troops, -1 AP, damage 1. And then power sword, strength 3, AP -3, damage 1. And I would have to say for these, it would really depend on what you're going up against too. Because power sword, while has good AP, it's going to be hard to hit against Marines. I almost would say power axe is probably the best one against Marines. Ripper sword, I don't even know what it would be good against. Maybe Eldar? Yeah, Ripper sword would be good against Eldar. Power maul would probably be good against orcs. Yeah, and power fist is good against everything. And let's see if I can. Let's see if it actually says what where I can find what the other war gear does. And if not, I'm just gonna have to end the video. But okay, I gotta go back to where these guys are. I've looked through this book so many times, I can just go to right where it's at. Okay, let's see. Does it say? No. Or you know what? I'll find them on the guys who have them, though. Alright, so we know what Chaos Sigil does. Both in Voxcaster does. Chaos Sigil, roll 2 dice when making morale tests, and choose the lowest one. Voxcaster, roll 2 dice when you determine its leadership with its ability. Let's see. What are these other ones? Okay. These both the banners are only on the command squad. Banner of the Apostle. Imperium units subtract 1 from their leadership when they're within 6, so really not useful at all. But the banner of hate's good. Whenever one of your guys dies in the fight phase within 6 of this unit, it may immediately make a single attack. So that's more attacks is always good. And in the command Voxnet, all units with a Voxcaster within 120 can use this unit's leadership for morale tests. So if you get lucky, you can crank it out. And I think that was just about all of them. I'm still going to go down and look through them, but I'm pretty positive that's it. Yeah, let's see. Just making sure I got all the stuff in this video for the folks who need to know what's going on. Okay, so here we okay, nope, here we go. Yep, that's all of them. So yeah, none of those are super worth taking unless you do want to run the Voxcaster guy type setup. But the Banner of Hate can be pretty good. The one that lets you heal your guys when they die. I mean, that lets your guys swing one more time when they die. Alright, 4 to 14. 3 to 9. Alright, yep, so that's the end of this video. And I'll do one on the Elite choices soon. So thanks for watching. Have a good time and happy holidays.